This video is sponsored by Gladiator PC because winning matters. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan and welcome to the Log Cabin Retreat. The Log Cabin Retreat's a little build I've been working on for a bit of time now in the Granite Falls world. Now this is the first build I have built in the Granite Falls world and it's the first one I'm releasing, so I'm quite pleased with it, and the idea is it's meant to be a nice log cabin area for your Sims to come and vacation at in the summertime when work gets a little bit too much and you just need a time to get away. So to start off with, I lay down the first and second floor and raise the foundations up with this nice wooden slat effect. I place down a nice area that will become the porch front sort of doorstep area with some nice fences, a couple of posts and a nice stairway leading up. And as we move into the main house, the next thing I do is lay down all the hardwood floors for the kitchen, the main living area, the pantry, and then as we move into the bathroom I place down some nice tiles. So as we light up the area then, a couple of nice subtle lights to fit the theme. The overall theme of this is quite a rustic style, so as you can see from the door and windows I'm about to start placing as I'm going around now, something to fit the theme quite nicely, this sort of rustic, sort of modern but still with an older style theme that I've got going on here. I think it works and the sort of visualization sort of complement each other, but that's just my opinion, your mileage may vary. So as we move into the stairs then, place down the stairs to the upper story. Now I've placed them here for the time being, but they do actually get moved one tile back very shortly because they actually get in the way of something, so don't be alarmed if you see the stairs move. So as we move on to the roof now, the roof is something that was actually surprisingly complex because unfortunately I couldn't just do a straight roof the whole way through across both floors. I had to do it in these stages, so I've managed to blend everything together, but I'm not going to lie, it takes a lot of work. So if you are going to try and build this yourself, bear in mind the roofs could pose a bit of a pain, so I think is the best way for me to say it. So as we move in, then doing the wallpaper for the whole house, so I use this nice wooden slat style and then finish the roofs off with a nice brown trim. The roofs themselves get finished off with a nice dark, pretty loose rustic style slate, and the porch decking area gets a nice wooden floor. A couple of lights each side of the door, and as we move on to the pathway. So seeing as this is in the middle of Granite Falls and it's kind of foresty, meadowy area, I wanted to use this nice sort of broken slab pathway. So as I use this, I do this nice winding pattern all the way up both sides of the house into what will be a nice sitting area a bit later on, a kind of a patio area. And just as we carry on, do it all the way nice around to the entrance and then bring it all the way around, sweeping the other side. So next thing I do is lay down a nice couple of places for you to pot some of your homegrown vegetables, and then some nice pots on the outside in a nice arc all the way around. So just darken the floor actually a little bit to make it look a bit more genuine, and then start placing some plants down. Bearing in mind we are in the middle of a forest, they didn't look quite right without a bit of foliage. So as we move around then, just placing down a nice couple of plants around. So just while I'm doing this, I just want to apologise, this video is a little bit late. The long story short is the fact that unfortunately the other night I was uploading this video onto YouTube, and during the upload YouTube crashed. It took my PC with it, and when my PC crashed, it not only took the rendered file that I was uploading with it, it decided that not only that, it wanted to destroy my Adobe files, it wanted to destroy the raw footage and also destroy all the audio work I'd done. So pretty much I lost everything bar the files. So I spent today re-recording them and have uploaded it today. So apologies, it's a little bit later, but here it is, better late than never. So as we move into the house, I use this nice wooden slats all the way around. The wallpaper doesn't really change that much in this place. Again, want to give it a log cabin theme. So place down a nice desk with a nice plant on it. Plenty sort of areas to sit in this build. So a nice couple of bits of artwork, a nice old map and a couple of panoramic shots, so one of the mountains and one of the desert. Quite contrasting, but I think it works. Now this is an area, sort of a sitting area, but something quite subtle. So there's a small TV here. The idea is if you are vacationing, you're not going away to watch the TV. So place down a nice mat along with a nice sitting area. So this is a big 3-seater sofa along with 2 chairs either side and some lamps to light it up. So your Sims can come have a bit of a chat, get to know one another, just spend some time with their family away from the working life. So here, place down a big mat, and you saw me move the stairs just then as well, and this is a kind of a dining area. It's kind of multi-use, you can use it as a dining area. There will be a bookcase placed down shortly as well, which I'm about to do now, once I place these 2 chairs either side of the door. And the idea is pretty much you can use it as a general sitting area. So The main area here is just as on the opening to have a nice chessboard for your Sims to come and just relax with some mind games. So as we move into the kitchen and pantry area. So the kitchen is something I've tried something a little bit different with. For usually I have a pretty similar layout, which is always fridge, cabinet, oven, couple of cabinets and a sink. So with this time I've actually taken the fridge completely out of the equation and reversed my style completely. So first thing we do is have a sink and a coffee maker. We have a nice clock in the middle corner area, and we have also the cooker with the extractor fan above it. So for the fridge, I know you're wondering, I've actually decided to utilise a pantry area. So the fridge goes in along with some shelves, and I actually on the shelves put a few cooking utensils, some spices, a teapot. You get the idea. So to actually get nice equipment for the bathroom, I use the show hidden objects cheat to get all the handmade stuff to get this nice wooden bath and toilet going on. A couple of plants on the corner inside and a couple of curtains to give you a bit of a modesty when you're having a bath. Just finish it off with a nice sink and mirror, and as we move into the main kitchen area, the last real thing to put down is a sort of a breakfast area. So I place down a small circular table and just 3 chairs and a flower to finish it all off in the centre. So just finishing off the kitchen there, just placing down the last cooking utensils as we move upstairs to what will be the nice landing area. So this is the area that was causing me problems with the roofs, for the reason why I've gone with this really rather overly complex design. Unfortunately, if I didn't do it like this, the roof actually came through the main building, which looked, I'm not going to lie, slightly ridiculous, and it's something no matter what I did, I could not fix it. So I placed down some curtains for the upstairs, along with a nice piece of art at the top to hang there. I placed down the hardwood floors for the landings and placed down some areas to light it up. Now I placed down the chest of drawers in the corner. I then placed down the nice double bed. Now this is the double master bedroom, if you want to call it that. Both bedrooms are relatively similar. A couple of bits of artwork, nice lights on the bedside cabinet, and in that alcove bit I actually placed down a nice chair, a nice 2-seater chair for your sim to come sit at and relax. Now this is what I consider the child's bedroom, but you could easily convert it to a third single bedroom or even a double if you wanted to. So place down the hardwood floor, a nice cabinet in the corner, and next thing you do is place down the single bed and just a nice mat. Now the mat, the Drago and a couple of other things could be changed, like that mat there as well, if you want to convert this into another adult's bedroom, but it is a full-size bed, so an adult could easily sit there if you don't mind them having the hearts on the wall, and also the rather childish toys for lack of a better choice of words, although I do want a giant Drago. That is beside the point. However, as we move on to the outside now, start working on the nice patio area. So place down a barbecue along with a nice table and places to sit. There's a couple of benches either side, and there's even a trash can outside as well for you to put all your rubbish in. The plant in the centre pretty much finishes it off. Now, as we move into the glamour shots, as I said, apologies if the video has gone up a bit late, but if you keep watching, I have some stuff planned, and hopefully, fingers crossed, next week I will be releasing a little bonus video, so keep your eyes out on that one. Now, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you do like this build itself, the Log Cabin Retreat, you can actually download it on the gallery on the Sims 4 Mysterious Mr. Ryan page, so just head to my channel and do that. If you have liked what you've seen here, don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video with your friends. The more shares we get, the more love we get, which is really nice. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mysterious Mr. Ryan. This has been the Log Cabin Retreat, and I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you later and take care.